This is the men's room.
Get it, man, and get with the countdown. Shake this square world and blast off for Kicksville. The trippers, the grasshoppers, the hip ones, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite.
You're listening to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
Bad jokes coming up. Ted versus the FCC. We'll drink and tell us with a shot of the day. Our question: when did you chalk it up to a loss? When you're in high school, you have a girlfriend, you don't have a lot of opportunities to get laid, and you don't have any money, so you try to do whatever you can to have a good time.
Trifecta.
So this resort, basically, you didn't have a badge, you didn't have anything like that. You're either staying in the hotel or you're not. We had friends that who worked at the hotel. We were able to use their pool. We could go there during the week. We knew people. We could use the outdoor pool and the indoor pool.
But you said you were breaking in, right?
Well, technically, we weren't supposed to be there because we weren't guests of the facility. Right. Okay, but on the indoor pool, it was so cloudy and had so much chlorine in it that you really couldn't see the bottom of the pool. But we would go down and we would use the pool all the time, and we started finding room keys because people would lose their big, heavy room keys while they were swimming, and they would fall to the bottom of the pool.
This is the cloudy one with all the chlorine.
Right, correct.
Okay.
And then we would go...
actual keys.
But very rarely was anyone in that room. That key had probably been in there for like 2 weeks.
Okay.
So then we had about 3 or 4 of these keys where we could use these rooms. So not only did we have... And there were times where the first thing, and somebody would answer the door like, "Oh, I'm sorry.
Wrong room.
We thought our friends were here." No, okay. And then we move on. And we kept doing this until we found a room where nobody was in there. Well, this worked for like a few years.
Few years?
Oh, yeah. My one buddy found a governor's suite key. Oh. Believe it or not, we went in there one night, had some liquor. That did not, something happened to that key. He lied to me about it, though. I'm not sure exactly what. I think he got busted in there, but I definitely got busted in the room. And what I didn't realize and never thought about at the time was I got in a hold of this key.
All right.
And I was with my girlfriend at the time. We were in high school or whatever. But there's certain wings of hotels that when there's not a lot of people staying there, they don't book those rooms.
Right.
Because they don't want the cleaning people to have to go all in that wing. And you know what I mean? If it's clean, it's clean. But if there's not enough people, they just don't put them there.
Right.
Well, I flipped on the light switch at about 11 o'clock at night. All right. Well, there's not supposed to be anybody in that whole wing. I am not realizing this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the next thing I know is I hear a knock on the door.
How long? How long between the time you flipped on the light and the show?
I don't know. Probably a half an hour.
Okay.
Until someone noticed. Because I wasn't
pants on?
No, nobody's clothes are on. I'm not paying attention to anything that's going on other than that, right? For the most part. Anyway, so the knock comes on the door. I go to answer the door. I open the door. I'm like, yes, can I help you? Like, we don't need anything. We don't need any time. I was like, who are you? I'm like, close. I close the door and I bolted it. I'm like, oh God. So I told my girlfriend.
That'll keep him out.
Right. Good job. So I told my girlfriend, I was like, put on your clothes. I don't know what we're going to do. So I tried the windows. The windows don't open.
Of course.
No, they don't open. I mean, why the windows going to open in a hotel?
What floor were you on?
Oh, we were on the first floor. So I was like, let's get the hell out of here. You jump over this air conditioning and let's bolt. But, so lo and behold, what happened was that...
How long before you opened the door again?
We both agreed, like, all right, we'll walk down. Like, no, we're going to call the cops. All right, so we walked down to the front desk. And basically, the deal was that I had to figure out a way to pay for the room within 24 hours and leave my license. This is the way the manager decided to handle the situation at his desk. He's like, you know what, man? I know you and I know who you are, and I've seen you around here before. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you 24 hours to pay for that room.
How much was the room?
The room was like $89 a night, which was a lot of money then. But this was a resort.
Yeah, when you don't have a job.
And if you're in high school, right.
And I don't know where I'm going to come up with that money. So this is how this goes down. Okay, so I got 24 hours.
First time you laid with a man, ladies and gentlemen.
He's holding my license. All right. My girlfriend and I leave. I'm freaking the hell out. I don't know what to do.
Is she offering any financial assistance?
We don't have financial assistance.
No, I'm saying even like, hey, let me think too.
Like this is like we're the kids that put $2 in gas in their car just to get around.
But why didn't he keep her license too? I'm saying she's...
No. He knows me. Oh, he's punishing me. He knows it's
swim
not
at the pool, right?
Like I'm there. I'm like, I'm in the pool, right? I'm that guy. Like, why are you, like, I know you somehow. Anyway, so I realized to myself, I don't really have anything of value.
Right.
And at the time, there was this one guy about to say, he said, anyway, he had a baseball card shop in town. But he was as slimy as he could possibly be, right?
He owns a baseball card shop.
And I think he could just see the desperation on my face when I walked in there. Because the only thing that I had of value was about, 100 baseball cards that I've been collecting.
All right.
Now, if you know anything about the baseball card business, they'll say something like this. That card is valued at $100. Now, when you go in, they'll sometimes, depending on the card, give you $50. They'll give you half price.
Mm-hmm. It's like a pawn shop.
Right, exactly. But not with this guy. He'd only give you a fourth. So basically, yeah. And he knew, he could tell the desperation in my face was,
well, sure.
I need this goddamn money. So I ended up basically selling my entire baseball card collection. Most of the valuable cards, because he only took the ones that were really the most valuable. He took a Mantle, he took a Mays, he took a Clemente. I mean, and keep in mind, it's still not $89. Like, he's taking a bunch of rookie cards. And finally,
this is killing
and he's
right?
like, just, and he's giving me ones to count this out because he didn't have the money either, really.
Of course.
And then I had to go, and I had to go back and pay for that night.
How much did you get for all of your baseball cards in the end?
I got exactly the $89 that I needed to go pay that.
Did you tell him that you needed $89?
I said I need $89.
Why?
Yeah.
Because I'm 16 years old.
Okay, fair enough.
Teenager.
It's like when you go to a new town and the taxi driver goes, "Hey, you ever been to Chicago before?" You go, "No, first time." And it takes you, 9 million miles out of the way because you don't know where the hell you're going because you don't realize the first play in a taxi world is, "Have you ever been here before?" And there's a reason for that question because they're going to rip you off if you say yes.
Yeah, if you're at the airport and they ask, just say yes.
You got to learn how to play the game.
I live here.
That's how I learned how to play the game. When did you chalk it up to a loss?
$89.
Yeah. 844-999-OLA.
I will say, though, you said you used this trick for a couple of years, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
in the
you're right,
end,
I know.
That's probably not the worst.
But I never
trade-off.
used it for the sex.
$89 when you're dead broke. And because at that age, essentially what he did was give someone his car.
Right. But here's the thing. We'd had these rooms for years, a couple of years.
Yeah.
And now I'm finally having a good time with the rooms. Like the whole idea.
Oh, now you're getting laid.
We would just
right.
sit in there and watch TV like a couple of guys because that's all we had. Like, we're kids. We're 15 years old. We're like, we got a room. Let's watch television.
Sure.
We'll go down and we'll get some snacks. But I wasn't getting laid. Now I'm finally coming into the time where this room's going to come in handy. And like the second time.
Only the second time?
The second time I get busted.
Dude, the money thing, when I was a teenager, I remember it was $75, right? And I'm going to a sports store to buy some new kicks. Now, the whole thing is back then, we only wore mesh shorts. Mesh shorts never had pockets, right? Unless you were like a coach and you wore bike shorts.
Yeah, nobody likes that look.
So, like a dumbass, and I'm like the same age, 16, 17 or whatever, I put the $75 in my hat, put my hat on, this'll be fine. Go try on the shoes, go to get them, go up to the counter, 70, the money's gone. Right?
It's gone.
Right. Somewhere along the line, I took the hat off.
Didn't you think about it?
Didn't even think about it. Right? So we go up there, and this is the part that always kind of annoyed me is when we go up there, the lady, I'm like, "Hey, has anybody turned in any money?" And she goes, "No. But a lady just before you said she found $75 and bought something."
Oh.
I was like, "Why didn't you ask?" Like,
right. She said she found it.
Right. She was like bragging about it. And the cashier was just like, "Oh, great."
What do you mean great?
Oh.
Great that we found the person whose the money belonged to, although it's down their cash register?
Like,
no, she was saying great to the woman.
Yeah.
Like, aren't you lucky?
Aren't you lucky?
Yeah.
You
Good
found
for you.
$75 clearly fell out of another customer's pocket.
Right.
Aren't you for it? See, that's the East Coast.
That is.
That is the East Coast. Like,
Yeah.
Sorry, sugar, she found it.
When
That
did you
was
chalk
more
it
like
up to a loss? 844-999-OLA. Here's a terrible story, but more and more common. A teen visiting from Israel fell to his death at Yosemite National Park on Tuesday after it seems he tried to take a selfie near a famous waterfall. Tomer Frankfurter, who BuzzFeed
That's
notes.
not his name.
His name is Tomer Frankfurter. He is 18. He was 18 years old.
Still is.
Was on it. No, well, yeah, I guess he is. Was on a 2-month vacation before joining the Israeli military and is believed by authorities to have climbed up on a cliff near Nevada Fall to take a picture of himself when he lost his footing and plummeted 820 feet. He apparently had been standing on a wobbly rock. The Jerusalem Post notes that it's common for Israeli youth to go on an extended vacation before they have to get into this stuff. They
I get that, but
before you have to go into the military and everything else.
The worst thing about, look, certain selfies, I understand why you're doing it. A lot of times, yeah, you take a picture of yourself because you're in France and there's the Eiffel Tower, there's the cliff. But honest to God, like for me, if I'm looking at your pictures, especially if you went on vacation somewhere, the least interesting thing in the picture. And I mean, no offense, it's you. Like, if it's a picture,
the same thing.
I believe
Here's the truth
that you were there because you took the picture. Like, I want to see the view from the cliff.
But
I
here is
see you.
I know that, but what you don't understand, Steve, is you're absolutely, completely opposite. Okay, so Ted can do two things. And Ted, your Instagram account is what now?
Oh, at the Ted Smith. Two E's and the.
All right. Okay. So Ted posts a picture of the waterfall. All right. Maybe Ted will get, and I'm just giving an idea. Maybe he'll get 500 people who like the picture of the waterfall.
Okay.
Now, if Ted is in front of the waterfall and you get a picture of Ted in the waterfall, now trust me, the likes will be about 1,500. Now, if Ted holds a puppy in front of the waterfall, the likes will go up to like 9,000.
The most liked picture I have on my Instagram is me when I was dog sitting.
Yeah, dude, take a picture with the dog.
Or with Gavin Rossdale.
And that's one of the things about that formula. Honest to God, if you're on Instagram, like, I would think the same thing. I just want to see the mountain.
Right.
But it's not that. It's like you in the mountain, and then if people live on that philosophy, if they want to get likes, because that's how they feel like, they've accomplished something in life, they have to stick themselves in the frickin' picture.
I guess, but like for me,
I'm just telling you how the frickin' formula works. I don't think it's right. But
like, look at this incredible building we saw, right? On vacation. I go, okay, that's cool. Then you're blocking part of,
you're in front of the Eiffel Tower.
Like, I want to see the thing, not you. I want to see what you were looking at. I don't want to look at you.
Some selfies I do, like Gavin Rossdale, sorry. That's just Gavin Rossdale. I had to prove I was in a picture with him.
I get it.
But then some things, honestly, are just so cool. I would have like, dude, I was really at this place because here I am in the picture.
So it's like proof.
Yeah, matter of fact, you never get a chance to hear that we did an interview with Gavin Rossdale. If you follow us on Twitter at Men's Room Live or you like us on Facebook, that video is up there. And that just happened, a couple weeks ago. Yeah,
I remember it. He is not a chatty guy.
We got lots of likes.
He was
because
very
Ted
nice.
was holding a
He
puppy.
was exceptionally nice, but keep in mind, I guess they had just gotten on their tour bus, raced through traffic. He literally got off of the tour bus. His handler grabbed him and gave him to us.
It's amazing how clear his skin looked. You know what I mean?
It was weird.
It was glowing.
So I posted that picture of me and Gavin Rossdale on Instagram, right? And somebody's like, how does he stay so, or like, man, that guy looks super young. And I was like, thanks, dude, been working out.
Must go through a lotion regimen.
I don't. It's
He's
weird.
Gavin Rossdale.
I know,
like
but
angels.
it was like a vampire.
Seriously,
Yeah.
yeah.
Staring at him like, oh my God, he doesn't age.
He's very nice, but I wouldn't leave your girl around him.
Handsome man.
No.
Right? He's so pretty.
When did you chalk it up to a
shagged your
loss?
girl.
We'll get your emails on the way next to the Men's Room at mensroomlive.com. Still to come, Ted versus the FCC, bad jokes, all that, and a whole lot more. You are listening to the Men's Room Radio Network.
Welcome back to the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill.
Ted versus the FCC coming up along with bad jokes. First time for a few emails here from the Men's Room at mensroomlive.com.
You've got mail. You've got mail.
Our question, when did you chalk it up to a loss? Here we go, guys. My loss was I played high school baseball in San Diego County, a hotbed for major league talent. For San Pasqual High School, we were an average to below average team, and we had to play this powerhouse called Poway High. I was a starting catcher for our team and got a front row seat to one of the biggest beatdowns I have ever seen in any baseball game anywhere. This team was so good, they scored 25 runs in the first 4 innings. My coach was so mad that when the other coach approached him, asking him if he wanted to just call it a game, our coach looked at us and said, no, keep going.
Oy.
I had to catch the entire game as they scored over 30 runs. To top it all off, I got hit by a pitch really hard in the ribs. I believe was the final score to be 33-1. And to make it worse, it made it into the newspaper the next day. That from Nick. Guys, about 25 years ago, I was driving my old pickup truck to work. I didn't have a grill, so a rock ended up hitting my radiator, causing a leak. By the time I got to work, all of my coolant was gone. But I managed to fix it at lunch. After work, I stopped to get gas. I shut the truck door on my middle finger. Now driving home, with my finger in a cup of ice, my rear driver's side wheel came off. When the brake drum hit the pavement, my brake line came loose since I no longer had any brakes. I managed to get to the shoulder without hitting anyone, but my day was shot. A state trooper did pull up behind me to check things out and heard my story. He noticed that my license tabs were expired, but must have felt bad because he didn't write me a ticket. That day, I should have stayed home. That from D.B. Cooper. Guys, I chalked my Pokemon cards up to a loss. I had the most valuable Pokemon cards in the valuable ones in binders in my house. The house foreclosed, and I thought I had grabbed them, but I forgot I left them in a hidden cubby hole, and they ended up getting tossed out. I easily had 20 grand worth of Pokemon cards.
Jesus.
My buddy was getting married in Northern California, so my other buddy and I decided to take a road trip. We stopped at a mall in Oregon to stretch and get some grub. We sit down, and the next thing I know, my purse with lots of cash was gone. I look up and see a kid running away with my purse. Well, he got away. We get back on the road, and my friend who's driving gets pulled over by the Oregon State Patrol. We weren't speeding, so we were pretty confused. Turns out his brother has an illegal copy of his driver's license, and we found out that the brother got in trouble, and the license was suspended. This all happened in one day. I can't drive because my purse was stolen, and I couldn't prove I could drive. We were stranded, had to walk about 2 miles in the dark to a crappy hotel, and yeah, we missed the wedding, and I was broke. Thanks, guys. Worst road trip ever. That from Lindsay. Guys, I had a buddy who was in a tough spot, crappy job, losing his place to stay. So I told him, hey, you can live in my half-finished basement. Just give me $300 a month. Even got him a better job. Then I signed over a car to him and told him to pay me whenever he could. Well, after he got fired from the job and skipped on rent twice, I went downstairs to confront him about the money. To my unpleasant surprise, he was in the middle of smoking a line of heroin. I have 2 kids, had to cut my losses, gave him 6 hours to pack up and go. He did come back with $200 a few months later. I accepted the funds and told him to kick rocks. Rock on, bitches. That from Towns. Any comments today?
Not really. Most of the comments were talking about the joy of hush puppies. Yes.
Oh, seriously.
Yes, people love hush puppies.
Me too. It's just so hard to find here. I don't think people realize it. Some of our other affiliates go, what do you mean? Hush puppies fall from the sky. They don't in Seattle, trust me.
Hush puppies make me think of apple butter, too.
Oh, apple butter. Guys, we would like to wish our happy first birthday to our son. He's been a loyal listener all of his life. Wow. Here's today and to so many more, little man. We love you, Owen Haslam. How about giving him a little kid face sandwich? That from Randy and Bethany, a.k.a. Dad and Mom.
Fish challenge!
I'll just like to wish my friend Kat's daughter, Miley, a happy 14th birthday. Hell of a young lady that would help anyone that needs a hand. Could you please give her a suck-it-up cupcake and maybe some turtle wax? Thanks, guys. Rock on. That from Toothless Don.
So, suck it up, cupcake!
Uh-oh, look out. That's fun.
Joel's having a birthday shout out to my childhood buddy Tony. He is a badass contractor. How about giving him a little dirty German talk about how he works with his tools? Thanks, guys. You rock. That from Dave.
Yeah, I like that you like working with tools. I think you'll appreciate my screwdriver.
Yeah, Tony, I heard you really hammer it down. It's a sack. Good work with your tools.
Yeah.
Want to request a birthday shout out for myself because I doubt that anyone else will. How about maybe a couple shotgun blasts with Thrill yelling "Get"? Thanks, guys. That from Mark. Get! Hold the men's room. Today's my daughter Mariah's 22nd birthday. She is a senior at Washington State University, and I am super proud of her. I appreciate that she's looking after her younger sister, who is just starting at the school this year. Oh, you appreciate that the older sister is looking out for the younger sister in Pullman.
Yeah, I can get you beer.
Please give her a what the F is that, bro? And the dirty Germans talking about finishing college. Thanks, guys. And Wabin, I listen every day and quote you often. That from Darius Zarufi.
Oh my God! What the is that, bro?
Darius Zarufi is a doctor.
Sounds like a drug.
Yeah, he is. He's a doctor. A doctor. He's an actual doctor. Let's see here. Oh, dirty Germans. That's right. Sorry.
Yeah, but what did they want us to talk about?
Yeah, she's a...
Dirty Germans finishing college.
Oh, finishing college. Well, if you attend my sex college, you will finish in 30 seconds.
Yeah. So her name is College?
Guys!
I just don't know what the male equivalent of a cougar is, but there will be 2 in that room.
Cholos, please wish my amazing husband, Dave, a happy birthday. Loves your show. Please give him a big old Leroy Jenkins and a kid face sandwich. Thanks, guys, from Kim.
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins!
Happy birthday, Ola Bacholos, to my other half, Brad's 27th. Awesome dad, perfect adventure buddy. I was hoping you would give him a your penis is too small and some dirty German talk about duck hunting. Thanks, guys. Love your baby mama, Malia. Malia. Jesus Christ. Baby mama, Malia.
Yeah, I do not like ducks. I like them with a different starting letter.
Yeah, so one thing I know about duck hunting is there's a lot of dogs involved. Sometimes he giggles, sometimes it's just his style.
Yeah, the other thing with ducks and geese is the down. You'll be going down.
Yeah, and it's all very wet and damp.
Oh, guys, I want to give a shout out to my coworker Tony D for his birthday. We listen to your show every day and makes the drive a whole lot better. You guys are an inspiration. Could you give him a Leroy Jenkins and his favorite, some dirty Germans, talking about feeding him beef jerky because he loves that stuff. Thanks, guys. That from Shawnee B.
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah, I know you like jerky, but the meat I will offer you will be much more moist.
Yeah, I just hope you treat me like a piece of jerky. Leave it in your mouth for a while. Soften it up a little bit.
Yeah, but then it requires teeth.
Salty.
Yeah, I don't mind a little biting.
Guys, my husband Kyle's a big fan of the show, and today, the love of my life turns 33. Would you please honor him by playing maybe a symphony of turtle sex and a cut that bitch off? Love, Liz.
Cut that bitch off. Let's go.
All of Joel is my husband Brandon and I are everyday listeners. This is his 33rd birthday. Please give him a bong rip and a Leroy Jenkins. And we can't do this one, but I see what you're doing there. Thank you. You guys are awesome. That from the lovely Catherine.
Hang on, man. What do they want? A Leroy Jenkins?
Leroy Jenkins.
Let's do
this. Leroy Jenkins.
By the way, Catherine, every guy loves that. He's not unique. He probably, what are you going to do there? Please talk about that.
It's like saying he likes breathing.
Yeah, of course he likes that. He should probably get one for his birthday. Can I
You
get
know
a
what? I hate them. Somebody should tell me or show me what they're all about.
Okay.
Yeah. Show me why I would like this.
Why is this
interesting?
Yeah, why is her husband Brandon so into him?
I'd like to be into him too.
Yeah.
Can I get a shout out to Ted for his 35th birthday? Maybe some dirty Germans talking about a threesome. That from Melinda.
Yeah, not the devil's three-way, but you're in for luck. I have two penises. It would be like two men.
Yeah, this is very weird. I'm 37, but my birthday isn't for a while. But thank you for the love. You could swap in Teds.
Yeah, or Teddy swapping.
Yeah.
Gentlemen and woman, would you please wish my wife Colleen a happy 36th birthday? Could you please sing her the birthday song and give her some dirty Germans? Thanks, guys. That from Scott.
Yeah, for your birthday, we will pretend that it is New Year's Eve, and you can watch my ball drop.
Yeah, even though you're vegan, you will have a meat stick tonight.
Bitches, I'm asking for a birthday song for myself again this year, since my coworkers don't care enough, and my husband, as wonderful as he is, seems to forget every year to, no matter how many times I drop a hint. Can I please get some kind of Hey Sexy from Mike and maybe some Irish Ted talking about what my Irish girl weekend will be like? He was amazing last year. Best ever since I heard the rerun during your Christmas break. Love you all. That from Andy Mack.
Hey, sexy.
Well, that'll get her going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, really. Ooh.
Hi, sexy.
Hey, sexy.
Oh, now it's Mike as Shaq.
Yeah, sort of.
Top of the morning to you. What is he, Shaq now? In there talking all crazy, saying, hey, sexy. Well, it's an Irish weekend. I imagine a lot of potatoes, beers, cabbage.
Pacholas, today is my wonderful wife, Jamie's 39th. Can she please get a maybe Ray Lewis and a Kirk Cousin from our loving husband, Eric? Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Snap a picture of yourself. You like that? You like that?
Guys, today is my winch of a sister, Jennifer's big 40th lap around the sun. Can she get a Leroy Jenkins and a big old bong rip? Thanks, guys. You guys rock. That from Nikki Fingers.
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins.
Nicky Finger.
Yeah, I would just like to say for the record, I really like that name.
Guys, it's my 40-second turn around the sun. Can you wish me a happy birthday with some dirty German talk? Here are a few sexy pictures of what I wore last night to celebrate. Love you guys. That from Ginger.
Yeah, Ginger, just take off your shirt so I can show you the true meaning of chestnuts.
Yeah, Ginger. I saw these pictures, but I also know you a little bit, so I know you'll be happy to bow down.
Guys, today's my 44th trip around the sun. How about an OG fish sandwich and a suck-it-up cupcake? Thanks, guys. Have a good one. That from Jason.
Fish sandwich.
So, suck it up, cupcake.
I will say, this segment does make me want fish sandwiches.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Like once a month, I'm just like, why is it I need one?
They're delicious. Guys, it's my mom's 52nd trip around the sun. She had breast cancer and had a few crazy surgeries that left her with fake boobs. She would love to hear some dirty Germans talking about fondling boobs that are fake with no nipples. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, I like this nippleless breast. I don't know where to put my mouth, but I will find somewhere.
Yes, this seems like fun times and easier times. I don't have to worry too much about the nipple. It's not fair.
Yeah, like human Barbie doll.
Yeah. It's very smooth when we rub our bodies. Mine's hairy. Yours is smooth.
Yeah, it's like two Dr. Evils.
Yeah, fake ones, real ones. It's the Germans just want to see them.
I have real breast, but fake nipples. Yeah.
That would be a shrink.
My breast
That would be weird. Where would you take that? Where'd you graft the nipple from? To redo it? Probably like your tongue or something.
Your tongue?
I don't know.
It's the bottom of my foot.
Ew. You got foot nipples?
Dark nipple.
Darker. All right, guys, here you go. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you,
Bitches.
Ya's a Dirty Germans brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's World Famous Sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Schweinefleisch.
And one more for you here. Guys, a long-time listener, story about your shoe. All right, guys, this was early 90s when Adidas flip-flops first came out and were popular. My family wasn't very rich, so asking to buy flip-flops wasn't something I would ask for, but really I did want a pair. So we lived on the river. One day I was walking by a bank, which was just jagged rocks, fishing, doing my thing, when I found a left Adidas flip-flop. So I picked it up in hopes of maybe finding the other one along the way. Well, no such luck, but I kept it anyway. Almost a month later, summer was over. I was fishing again with my brother. It's overcast and cold when I see floating down the river this weird bunch of sticks and leaves, almost like a makeshift raft. And on top of it was what looked like another Adidas flip-flop. As I got close, that's exactly what it was. So I stripped down to my underwear and dove into the freezing water and swam out and grabbed it, and it was the one that was the other match, was meant to be. Me grabbing a solo flip-flop and being back down at the river the same time the other one was floating by. Thanks, guy. Love the show.
Some people have all the luck.
Yeah, that's from Garrett.
I will say,
he got his flip-flops floating down the river.
In the early 90s, those flip-flops were...
I know.
It was a big deal.
I think we need to go back in time to the last time we played Ted versus the FCC. So if we're good, let's go back in time.
Shy, shifty Shelley sits with her cute runt kitty Tilly. She carefully cuts runt Tilly's kitty claws. Tilly's kitty claws are now cutely cut.
3 times fast.
Shy, shifty Shelley sits with her cute runt kitty Tilly. She carefully cuts runt Tilly kitty's claws. Tilly's kitty claws are now cutely cut.
1.
Shy, shifty Shelley sits with her cute runt kitty Tilly. She is carefully cuts runt Tilly kitty claws. Tilly kitty claws are now cutely cut.
2.
Shy, shifty Shelley sits with her cute runt kitty Tilly. She carefully cuts runt Tilly kitty claws. Tilly kitty claws are now cutely cut.
Wow, it was a win. Let's go for one again.
And now, everyone's favorite daytime game show, where one person could lose $325,000 and their job, or win, and walk away with nothing. It's time for Ted versus the FCC.
So tired. Yeah, we got last night. Late last night.
Working hard as always, Ted.
We're snorting, whenever we get our hands on, we're snorting a PCP, whatever the kids do these days. That's what we're doing. We're up all night. It's insane.
After a while, you just stop asking. You're like, just cut it up.
Yep. Writing a bunch of tongue twisters for Ted versus the FCC. Lo and behold, we come in here today, and there's a listener-submitted email.
I wish we had known last
And as we say, listeners come first. This one comes from Dwayne. Not Dwayne, but Dwayne.
Dwayne. He is Dwayne.
Dwayne, and he submits us this Ted versus the FCC. And he says, guys, here's one for Ted. And it goes something like this. I'm not a fan of fireflies. Those flickering fireflies flucking suck. I hate those flickering, flucking firefly flucks. The way we play Ted versus the FCC is you need to read that one time through and then 3 times fast.
All right, Dwayne. You didn't highlight it, dude.
You're right, I didn't. Does that normally bring you good luck?
I don't know. You figured you were up working all night. You would at least highlight it.
No, this was
this morning. Yeah, I highlighted
the ones we did are highlighted. Color-coded everything.
For ease of use.
I am not a fan of fireflies. Those flickering, flucking fireflies fucking suck. I hate those flickering, flucking firefly flux.
3 times fast.
I'm not a fan of fireflies. Those flickering, fluckering fireflies fucking suck. I hate those flickering, fluckering fireflies flux.
1. Well, I don't know about that. So close.
I thought you got it, but I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to err on the side of caution. I thought you got it, but I'm like, man,
I don't think so.
I'm not sure saying that word.
It doesn't feel any better.
Yeah.
That did suck. Screw you, fireflies. Highlight it next time, bro. You're breaking tradition.
We're gonna go in for the instant replay. We'll find out. Mike will be able to take care of that to find out if we make the right call or not. But
go to the VAR.
That's exactly right. We'll find out if that was a win or a loss. If you did not cuss, we'll put one in the win column. If you did, it'll be in the loss column. That's how we'll do this. Bad jokes coming up. 844-999. Ola, get us the bad jokes to the email at the men's room at mensroomlive.com. We'll take a break. The drunk in charge, Ryan Castle, in to kick off the bad jokes. You are listening to the Men's Room Radio Network. An incredibly close and questionable Ted versus the FCC. We dumped it. We go to the replay booth. Mike Hawk, what is the verdict? Was it a win? Because we said if Ted did not in fact cuss, he will get a win. If he did cuss, it is a loss. In the replay booth, what have you witnessed?
And we can't hear him.
Oh, my God, he's gone.
Here he comes. That was a nice build-up.
Yeah, I was trying to
great.
do that, and then we just blew the whole thing.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Okay. So, I reviewed both the audio and video tapes, because I do take a video recording of each and every one of these FCCs.
All right.
And after reviewing the tape, I can rule that there was, in fact, an infraction on the play by Miles Montgomery for stopping it too early. There was no infraction by defense. It is a win. W's all day.
All right, time for the bad jokes. 844-999. First, however, to ensure that bad jokes last for generations to come, we first must bring you these rules.
This is the official Men's Room Bad Jokes rules. A bad joke is a bad joke. Not necessarily a dirty joke. For instance, a guy walked into a bar. I think we know how that one ends. And yes, we all know about the man from Nantucket and what he can do. So a bad joke is a bad joke. Not necessarily an offensive one. I mean, we all know that Jews own Hollywood. And what's better than winning a gold medal at the Special Olympics? Just keep these simple rules in mind before you call.
And now, the Men's Room proudly brings you Bad Jokes.
Ryan Castle, drunk in charge, here to kick off the bad jokes.
Big thanks to Nikki for sending this one today. Guy walks into the doctor's office with a piece of lettuce hanging out of the back of his pants. Doctor goes, wow, looks like you have a real problem here. He goes, Doc, you got no idea. It's just the tip of the iceberg.
Bad jokes, 844-999. All the bad jokes coming up. You are listening to the Men's Room.
This is the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill.
Bad joke time, 844-999. Ola, and away we go with the bad jokes.
Hello, Ethan. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hola.
All right, so what did the fish say when it hit concrete?
What did the fish say when it hit concrete?
Damn.
All right. Hello, Corey. Welcome to Bad Jokes.
Hey, guys.
Hola.
What do you get when you cross the Atlantic with the Titanic?
What's that?
Halfway.
Jesus. Wobbin', we made it to drinking time.
Somebody out there deserves to be recognized. And the Men's Room knows just who it is. So to you, we say, bottoms up, sailor. you're the toast of our shot of the day.
Drinking time it is, and Jesus. Drinking time it is, and as usual, we head to the drink desk and Stephen Throwhill to find out who we're toasting.
Yes, indeed. Today we toast an unidentified 30-year-old woman from Bridgeport, Connecticut. I'll make this short and sweet. Thunderstorm knocked out power to her house. When they bought the house, they remembered there was a box of candles in the basement. She went down to the basement, grabbed a candle, lit it. She ended up suffering serious injuries to her face and blowing off 3 of her fingers. They were not candles. It was actual goddamn dynamite.
Oh, God.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, man.
So we pour this booze and we drink this booze because we think it's yummy.
Yummy.
So over the tongue and down the throat to party in our tummies.
Down the hola bitola. Let's get caller 9 in the line for Profile This. 844-999-OLA.
Hola! The shenanigans continue on the Men's Room Radio Network.